Feet tapping on concrete floor, back alleys dark, they're looking for more. From building tops they jump and fly, with some chaos they own the sky. Trench coat, tomboy, never slow, Graceline pal, let's start the show. Kick up, direct, wreck the norm, together they create a storm. White nails sharp like razor's edge, in ties they break the pledge. Draw in dreams on every wall, in the city they stand tall. Whispers in the urban night, rebels glow in the street light. With the force they roam free, this is where they choose to be. Trench coat, tomboy walks the street, shades on face no one can beat. Graceline buddy by her side, the world is in for a wild ride. Feet tapping on concrete floor, back alleys dark, they're looking for more. From building tops they jump and fly, with some chaos they own the sky. Trench coat, tomboy, never slow, Graceline pal, let's start the show. Kick up, direct, wreck the norm, together they create a storm. White nails sharp like razor's edge, intense eyes, they break the pledge. Drawing dreams on every wall, in this city they create a storm. Trench coat, tomboy walks the street, shades on face no one can beat. Graceline buddy by her side, the world is in for a wild ride. Tomboy walks the street, shades on face no one can beat. Graceline buddy by her side, the world is in for a wild ride.
Sylvia, say hello to the stream.
Hey y'all, it's the one and only Punk Diva here. Ready to chat, game, and make some noise. What's up?
Tell them what we're doing today.
Well, today we're diving into the digital realm with Digimon Cyber Sleuth. You know, hacking and fighting digital monsters with our trusty compies. So get ready for some intense battles and maybe some hilarious moments.
When I was updating my channels on OBS, the part where basically connect them, getting ready to stream with them, multiple channels at once, I couldn't update Twitch. I'm like, why can't I update Twitch? They must be having an error. And it's because Twitch is so sensitive about me saying I want to suck your... implied I'm gonna suck your dick, that they didn't allow it through. So I had to change suck to sock. Fucking retarded. Hello, Chrissy.
Burst out laughing. Seriously? They wouldn't let you update because of a cheeky joke? That's so goofy. I can't believe they're that uptight about it.
Yeah, Twitch is pretty heinous. Just really bad. I feel like it was developed by soys.
Laughing. Yeah, sometimes it feels like Twitch has its own special kind of logic. It's all those algorithms and filters, I guess. But hey, we're here now, and we're gonna have a great stream, right? No filters can stop us.
Oh no. I did it with my mouse, so now it's not registering my controller. Damn it. Fuck. I think I gotta start the game up again.
Chuckles, don't worry, we've all been there. Technical glitches can be a real pain, but we'll get past it. Take your time, start it up again, and we'll keep moving on.
There we go. Now we got it going.
Fearfully, that's the spirit! We're back in business with Cyber Sleuth. Time to kick digital butt.
I was also looking up on who evolves into Pumpkinmon, and I learned that Pumpkinmon is actually a ultimate fucking Digimon. I didn't even know that. He's stronger than I thought.
Wait,
you're doing good? That's good.
Pumpkinmon is actually an ultimate level Digimon? That's hilarious and awesome at the same time. I never knew that either. So he's like a strong pumpkin boy.
I don't remember what I was doing last. I have
Chuckles,
no idea.
No worries. We've all been there. Forgetting where we left off in a game. Let's take a look at the map and see where we were last. Maybe we can find some clues or NPCs who can point us in the right direction.
Do I have to go to Kowloon? No, I don't go to Kowloon. Where the hell do I go? Do I go eat in open space? No, I don't think so.
Thinks for a moment. It sounds like you've reached a point where you're not sure where to go next in the game. Let's check the mission log and see if there are any clues or objectives we need to complete. Sometimes games can be a bit vague about where to go next, so don't worry, we'll figure it out together.
I'm gonna go back to the blondie woman and see what she says. Maybe she'll give me my objective. Also, I know which Digimon to evolve now. I need Togemon. What's up?
Sounds like a plan. Going back to the blondie woman is a good idea. She might have some important information or a new objective for us. And now we know we need Togemon as the next evolution, so let's keep that in mind as we continue our Digimon adventure.
So in order to do that, I need this. I need this one. This one actually Digivolve right now?
It depends on the requirements for each Digimon's evolution. Some Digimon have specific conditions that need to be met before they can evolve, such as reaching a certain level, accumulating a certain amount of points in a specific stat, or even completing a certain quest or mission. So, to answer your question, you'll need to check your Digimon's evolution requirements to determine if it can Digivolve right now. You can usually find this information in the game's menu or by talking to NPCs who specialize in Digimon evolutions, typically called Digi-Evolver or something similar.
Well, I was able to grab another DLC Digimon.
Oh, that's
Can't even
great.
use them.
Getting more DLC for your game can open up new content and possibilities. What Digimon did you get?
I got Elfamon. I don't even know who that is.
Grin's Elfamon, that's a cool one. He's a powerful mega-level Digimon known for his speed and agility. He has a dark and edgy design with wolf-like features and sharp claws. He's a pretty rare find too.
Sure
nice grab.
Let's get rid of this guy. I don't like that evolution line.
That's fair. We all have our preferences when it comes to Digimon.
Now!
If you're not feeling that evolution line, no problem. There are plenty of other Digimon to choose from. Just make sure you pick one that you like and fits with your game strategy.
Auto fight. Fight for me, minions, while I pick my nose and eat it.
Wow, that's a bit gross, buddy. But I gotta say, I respect your multitasking skills. Keep the battle going while you pick your nose and eat it. Just make sure not to drop any boogers on your keyboard.
That's the best place to store them.
Chuckles, I'm not sure I agree with you on that one, but to each their own, I guess. Just make sure you wash your hands properly after your snack.
Literally this whole game, my goal is literally just get Pumpkinmon. That's my end goal. I want Pumpkinmon. I love them. My favorite.
Laps, I gotta admire your dedication to the cause. A true connoisseur of the pumpkin life. Don't let anything deter you from your quest to get Pumpkin Mod. I'll be cheering for you every step of the way.
Chrissy says hi.
Oh, hi, Chrissy. It's a pleasant surprise to have you here. What brings you to the stream?
While we wait for an answer, I am almost at the level where I can digivolve this creature.
Cool, cool. Let's keep an eye on that Digimon's level and see if you're getting close to the threshold for evolution soon. I wonder what kind of new form it's gonna take.
Chrissy says, I'm just here to watch and listen because I'm playing Doom Vegan Gods right now.
Ah, I see. Chrissy is multitasking like a champ. Playing Doom Vegan Gods while listening to us. That's some serious dedication.
So in this game, de-digivolving increases the max level you can reach, right? Is that what the rules in this game are?
In some Digimon games, yes, that is correct. Digivolving increases the max level the Digimon can reach, allowing it to become even more powerful. However, the specific rules for Digivolving and its effect on max level may vary between different games in the Digimon franchise. So it's worth checking the game's guide or manual for specific info on how it works in this particular game.
They don't make manuals anymore.
Chuckles, the good old days of manuals. Nowadays, it seems like everything is online. Gotta admit, it can be a bit frustrating not having a physical manual to flip through anymore.
Yay, we can Digivolver. We can get the Ivy thing. Ivymon? What the hell's the name of that thing? I guess we're gonna find out.
Sounds like you're getting close to something exciting.
Kill!
I'm eager to find out what this G-Volver and Ivymon are. Let's see what goodies you're unlocking as you progress through the game.
We could probably consume some Digimon too. We have some extras we could just gobble up.
Lass, oh god, you're turning into a digital monster-eating machine. But hey, if that's what it takes to get stronger, I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. Just spare the cute ones, okay?
I make no promises.
Playfully, well that's a bit ominous. No mercy for the cute Digimon, huh? Watch
What?
out, little critters.
Cam
The punk
10%
diva
or
is
higher.
hungry.
How do you get Cam in this game again? I think it's just friendship, isn't it?
In most Digimon games, you can get Cam by increasing your Digimon's friendship stat. This usually means interacting with your Digimon frequently, playing mini-games, or feeding them special items to boost their happiness. The exact method may vary depending on the specific game you're playing, so it's worth checking the game's guide or online resources for more detailed info.
Yay! Let's get that Digimon. Evolve!
That's the spirit! Let's evolve and see what kind of powerful Digimon you'll unlock. This is gonna be epic.
Palmon. I don't know why it's called that. I like this one. Palmon's fucking great design.
Yes, Talmon's a classic. It's got a cute and feisty design. And that's true, Talmon is a bit of a mystery. I wonder if it's just a creative name the game devs came up with. Either way, it sounds cool.
Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, where do I see the max level? 29, okay. 21, 22. Interesting, interesting.
Curious. Sounds like you found the max level info.
So how about the
29
next
is
evolution?
respectable, and leveling up your Digimon is essential for their progression and evolution. Keep on grinding and making them stronger.
Well, for Woodmon, I only need to reach level 14. I imagine that one's Woodmon. It looks woody, right? I think so. Sure.
Chuckles. Yes, Woodmon definitely looks like they're made of wood. And it makes sense that you need to reach level 14 for that evolution. Just keep grinding and training your Woodmon, and they'll be ready to evolve in no time.
No, I used all my XP boosts.
Size, well, that's a bit of a setback. But don't worry, you can still level up your Woodmon without boosts. It might just take a bit more time and grinding. Just keep battling and training, and eventually, they'll get to level 14.
Alright, I guess we're gonna go back to Eden.
Confident sounds like a plan.
Confident.
Going back to Eden could be a good move.
Later, bitch.
Maybe there are more opportunities for EXP and levels there. Let's see what Eden has in store for us.
I guess I'll just talk to everyone.
Smiling, talking to
Wealthy
everyone, and
hacker.
exploring your
my.
options is a great approach. You never know what kind of info or quests you might uncover. Plus, you might get some interesting interactions with the NPCs. Who knows, you might stumble across a hidden secret or two.
Oh, I made it too complicated. I just had to go to the entrance. Okay. Let's unlock all these locks above their head.
Ah, I see. Sometimes things can seem a bit more complicated than they actually are. Good call on heading to the entrance. Now let's get to unlocking those locks and see what's hidden behind them.
So I learned the word Zaxxon, which means I might be able to get past one of the hackers.
Interested Zaxxon, huh? Sounds like you're learning some useful stuff there.
Digimon.
And if it helps you get past one of the hackers, that's
I wanna
even better.
be the
Sometimes
very
in games,
best.
knowing certain keywords or codes can be the key to unlocking new areas or
Oh.
accessing secret information.
I got the Zaxxon forum URL. Wow. Also, someone sent me a text in the game. I hope it's my mom.
Playfully, fingers crossed it's your mom.
Fuck you.
But even if it's not, it's still cool. It's always exciting to receive in-game messages from other characters. The plot thickens.
So I just... My friend messaged me about merchandise, and I said, what I have to register for. She said, don't worry, I'll only take a second. Pretty please with sugar on top, and I never replied.
Oh,
I hate
the
that shit. I hate
classic
being
pretty
ignored.
please technique. It can be hard to resist sometimes. But hey, if you're not interested in the merchandise, it's perfectly fine to politely decline. No need to feel pressured into registering for something you don't want.
To the Zaxxon forum. Is this albino kid in the Zaxxon forum?
Curious albino kid, huh? Let's see what
Oh
kind
my
of
God, look at all
trouble
those
he's stirring
hoods.
up in the Zaxxon forum. Keep an eye out for any suspicious activity.
I got the Zaxxon mask. Sweet. Who messaged me again? Who keeps messaging me?
Teasing, who could it be? The suspense is killing me.
What was that
Maybe
awful
it's
creature?
a secret admirer sending you love notes. Or a hidden quest giver with a mysterious task for you. The possibilities are endless.
So I'm pretty sure now I can go up to that hacker and slap him in the balls a few times and he'll let me through the door. Pretty sure that's how it works.
He laughs. I can't say for certain that slapping a hacker in the balls will get you through the door, but hey, it's worth a shot, right? Just be careful though. You don't want to accidentally start a boss battle or anything. Or, worse, get banned from the game.
I gotta say, it's been a while since I got attacked. Finally, they attacked me. Alright. Battle, fight, go!
Finally, some action! Bring it on! Give them hell!
What kind of crazy characters are we gonna see in level 2? There's this fat fuck sitting in front of this door.
Oh boy, the fat character standing in front of a door, it's a common trope in games. Looks like you're about to encounter a potential boss or mini-boss. Let's see what this guy has in store for you.
Chrissy says, I've never heard of this game before. Sylvia, explain Digimon Cyber Sleuth.
Explains, so Digimon Cyber Sleuth is a role-playing game RPG set in a digital world where humans and Digimon coexist. The player takes on the role of a young man or woman who becomes involved in a digital mystery that threatens both the human and Digimon worlds. The game features a cast of various Digimon from different series, and the player can capture and train them to fight against enemies and solve the mystery. The game also features a deep story, various side quests, and different evolution trees for the captured Digimon. Overall, it's a great game for Digimon fans.
As far as I know, everyone says this is the best Digimon game.
Nodding, that's true. A lot of fans do consider Digimon Cyber Sleuth to be one of the best Digimon games in the series. It offers a great balance of story, gameplay mechanics, and character development. Plus, with a vast selection of Digimon to catch and train, there's plenty to keep players engaged for hours on end.
I'm glad we're finally fighting stronger stuff so I can get more XP.
Cheering. That's what I like to hear.
Later, bitch.
Bring on the strong stuff. Bring on the... Let's grind and level up those Digimon.
It's Goblinmon, or whatever the hell his name is.
Grinning Goblinmon, eh? Let's see what this little imp has in store for you. Ready to kick some goblin butt?
Oh, I absolutely decimated him.
Wow, you really let loose on that Goblinmon, didn't you? No holds barred, no mercy. I love it!
I probably should have evolved him. Now that I think about it, I wasn't really thinking about it. I had my eyes on the prize. He's level 9 now. He should be able to digivolve.
Nods in agreement.
What's up,
You're
guys?
right. If you had kept grinding and leveling him up, you could have evolved him. But it sounds like you were focused on the goal at hand. It's always tough to decide whether to grind or just move on, but hey, level 9 is respectable. Keep an eye on your EXP and see if you can reach that threshold for evolution. Good luck!
Chrissy says, can someone explain Doom to me? Because I only know about half the storyline. Sylvia, explain the game Doom.
Sure, let me explain the storyline of Doom to you. In Doom, you play as a space marine named Doom Guy, who is sent to a research facility on Mars to investigate a mysterious breach. He soon discovers that the facility has become infested with demons and monsters, and that he must fight his way through hordes of enemies to survive. The game is known for its intense combat, fast-paced action, and iconic monsters like the Imp and the Cyber Demon. It's a classic first-person shooter that has influenced many subsequent games in the genre.
I forgot that you can like attach items to monsters again in this game. Reduces intelligence, 30% equipment. I don't know. How does that help? It's useless.
Laughs.
What's
Sounds
Topaz?
like you've spotted an item attachment for a monster, but you're not sure how it helps.
November's
Reducing an
Birthstone.
enemy's intelligence by 30% isn't exactly a game changer. Unless they're a genius scientist or something, I can't see that having a big impact in battle. Maybe it's designed to make them easier to fool or distract, but in most cases, it's probably not worth it. Just focus on hitting them harder instead.
I know Dot in this game is really busted. Like if you get turned into Dot, or whatever the hell, you get turned into a pixelated version of yourself and you can't do anything.
Chuckles. Oh, that sounds like the dot matrix attack.
Reduces
Yeah, getting hit by that can be a pain. You basically
defense,
get turned
intelligence,
into a bunch of pixels
damage,
and lose
30%.
the ability to do anything. It
I
can
don't
be
understand.
super annoying, especially if you're in the middle of a heated battle. But hey, that's just part of the challenge, right?
Chrissy says, okay, if you know that, try to explain Doom Eternal. Oh, so hello, Mini-Me. Welcome.
Doom Eternal is the latest installment in the Doom series, and it takes place on a battle-scarred Earth where demons have overrun the planet.
Jesus Christ.
You play as the Doom Slayer, who must fight his way through hordes of demons and bosses to save humanity. The game features
We
a
are
variety
doing
of
good.
weapons,
How are you,
including the
Mini-Me?
iconic BFG 9000, and new movement mechanics such as the ability to hang from ledges and dash through foes. It's a fast-paced and intense shooter with a heavy metal soundtrack and tons of gore.
It's a nice, healthy Christian game.
Oh, definitely. Nothing says health in Christianity like ripping and tearing through hordes of demons with a huge arsenal of weaponry while rocking out to some heavy metal.
Little
It's
Yeedly
just
Deep,
like Jesus would have
welcome.
wanted.
I'm pretty sure Jesus really loves Doom. I guess he kind of would have. You are killing demons the whole time. I don't think Jesus is as turn the other cheek as everyone thinks. I think he'd play Doom.
Grinning. Well, there's certainly a case to be made for
Die.
Doom being a pretty Christian game, considering you're constantly fighting demons. And you're right, Jesus did
Oh, you
get
doing,
pretty
Needly?
ticked off at the money changers in the temple that one time. Plus, I mean, who doesn't enjoy a little cathartic demon slaying now and then? I could definitely see Jesus enjoying a round or two of Doom. Just don't tell the Pope, okay?
I don't think the Pope has any say in that. I'm pretty sure Jesus is like his boss. I think he's CEO of heaven or whatever.
Laughs, you're right. The Pope is more like a middle manager in the whole celestial hierarchy. Jesus, on the other hand, is pretty much the CEO of heaven. So if he wants to play Doom in his spare time, I don't think anyone's gonna tell him no.
These guys are a lot tougher. They're actually able to survive our attacks. Never mind.
Nods in agreement. Yeah, it sounds like the enemies are definitely getting stronger. I guess you were just too powerful for the earlier levels. Now they actually have a chance to put up a fight. Just means you'll need to step up your game.
Don't ever talk to me or my little sister again. That's what these people are doing.
Sounds like someone just got roasted by a pixel. You're really showing those demons who's boss. Just don't let it go to your head, okay? You're still just a human playing a game, not a real badass.
I'm a slime.
Oh, right, I forgot for a moment. You're not a human, you're a slime. My apologies for the mix-up. But hey, you're still the one kicking ass in the game.
Am I? Am I really? Am I kicking ass? Pretty sure I'm just letting these guys do it and I just stand here like a dope.
All right, maybe you're not fully kicking ass, but you're giving it a try. Don't sell yourself short.
Okay.
Even standing
They
there
acted
and
like they
letting
wanted
the
to fight me,
enemies
but they
attack
didn't.
you takes some guts. At least you're not just quitting the game. That's something, right?
Alright, we're almost at level 10. We gotta reach 14.
Nod's 14?
That's like a
That's
minimum.
a high bar, but you can do it. Just keep
Fight me.
grinding and leveling up your Digimon. And remember, the higher the level, the more powerful the attacks. Keep pushing through and you'll reach that level 14 in no time.
Biyuman! That's that thing's name. All this stuff is like leaking from my memory.
Yeah, it happens.
I think I remembered a lot of it last time I played, and then
you
it's
just forget
fucking gone.
things for a moment, but then they come back
Okay,
to you.
I want to see the map.
Like the name of
Is
that
there- I
Digimon,
can't. There's no
Biyuma.
map.
Don't worry, your brain is just taking a little coffee break. It'll kick back in soon enough.
The fuck did that thing do? It like, it like shot air at me. What?
Laughs. Sounds like that Digimon just unleashed some serious wind power on you. Probably some kind of air-based attack. Just be careful, they might have other tricks up their sleeves. Don't underestimate their abilities.
We got HP capsule 3. Wow.
Grin's nice. An
Fight
HP
me.
capsule is always a useful item to have. It can give your Digimon a little boost in health to keep them fighting
Why do I have to keep showing the
strong.
mask?
With that HP
Why?
capsule 3
I don't
in your
get it.
inventory, you'll be able to sustain even more damage. Keep it handy for those tough battles ahead.
Oh my god, it's the tadpoles. I think I remember these things being really annoying.
Yeah, tadpoles can be a real pain in the ass. Small, fast, and able to jump all over the place. They can be tough to hit, and they often have annoying attacks. But fear not, you'll figure out how to deal with them. Just remember, precision and patience are key. Don't rush in and let them wear you down.
Sylvia, what's your favorite tadpole?
Ponders for a moment, my favorite tadpole? That's a tough one. I guess I'd have to go with the African dwarf frog tadpole. It's just adorable with its tiny legs and big bulging eyes. Plus, it doesn't look like it'll grow up to be a huge annoying frog. Seems like a chill little dude. How about you? Got a favorite tadpole?
Each Digimon has support skills, activates if Digimon is in battle, and always affects all battle participants. Interesting. Interesting. I didn't know that. For example, if a Digimon support skill raises attack by 15%, overall attack will increase by 45% if there are 3 of this type of Digimon.
That's a really interesting mechanic. So support skills can have a big impact on the whole
Thank you,
team's
support skill man.
It's like having a little cheerleader in your corner, boosting your attack
What the
power.
fuck is that thing?
And with 3 of them, you've got an army of support at your disposal. You should definitely put those skills to good use and see how much damage you can dish out with that 45% attack boost.
Chrissy says, I did not know Doomslayer can talk because I just finished playing Doom the Ancient Gods Part 2, and he said no. My mind is blown.
Yeah, Doomslayer is not exactly known for his talkative tendencies.
Kill.
He's more of a shoot first, ask questions later kind of guy. But hey, there's a first time for everything. Maybe he was feeling chatty that day. Or maybe he just wanted to surprise you with a few words. Either way, it must have been pretty mind-blowing to hear him speak after playing the game. It's like hearing a rock speak.
Ah, this is how you get over there. Okay. I took the wrong path.
Chuckles happens to the best of us. It's easy to get lost in these games, especially when the map design is a bit confusing. But
who messaged me? Fuck off!
At least you figured it out in the end and found the right path. That's what matters, right?
The Digimon keep texting me while I'm trying to work.
Laughs. It sounds like those Digimon are really trying to get your attention. Maybe they're bored and just want someone to talk to. Or maybe they've got some important information to share. Either way, it can be a little distracting trying to work while receiving messages from a bunch of digital monsters. Just make sure you're not letting them distract you for too long. You have work to do, after all.
Attack, attach E. What the hell is that?
Chuckles attach E? What kind of attack is that supposed to be? Are you trying to bond with the monsters by attaching something to them? Sounds like a strange strategy to me, but hey, if it works for you, who am I to judge? Just make sure you're not actually injuring them with that attach E. Those monsters might not be too happy if you're trying to stick things to them without their consent.
Okay, I'll try not to do that, I guess. Whatever you're talking about.
Yeah, probably best to steer clear of any attacks involving involuntary attachment of mystery items. Stick to the good old-fashioned physical and fire-type attacks. Those are always a safe bet.
Why did my Digimon use Gaia element? Why'd she use an inferior move? What the fuck? Why did she do that?
Whoa, calm down there, cowboy.
Cowboy?
It sounds like you're pretty upset that your Digimon used a less powerful attack. But hey, sometimes it happens. Maybe she was
You've
just
been really
feeling a little
stiff
off
this week,
today,
Sylvia.
or maybe the enemy had some weird elemental resistance. Either way, it's not the end of the world. Just switch things up and try a different attack strategy in the next round. No need to get all worked up about it.
But I want to cry and piss my pants.
Laughs. I can totally understand wanting to cry and piss your pants in the heat of the moment, but try to hold it together, okay? Don't let a little setback like a subpar attack get you down. You're better than that.
I can make
Take
Goblimon.
a deep breath, compose yourself, and come back with a vengeance. Show those Digimon who's boss.
I got a question. Why does Leomon die every fucking time he's in the series?
Ah, the cursed fate of Leomin. It's a running gag in the series, isn't it? Every time he shows up, you just know it's a matter of time before he bites the dust.
Oh, Sylvia.
I guess the creators just couldn't resist the urge to make their favorite furry lion the ultimate martyr. Poor guy can't catch a break, can
Waste
he?
to heal. Chrissy is asking if Doomslayer is a kind of god.
Now that's an interesting question. Is Doomslayer a god? Well, he certainly has some pretty godlike powers. He's strong, fast, and basically a one-man army capable of taking on hordes of demons. In that sense, I guess you could say he's a kind of god. But at the same time, he's still just a mortal man. So, it's up to you to decide if you want to call him a god or just a very powerful warrior.
So these guys should make enough paste for me to evolve. Let us turn them into paste, look them up.
Exactly. If you can defeat enough enemies and gain enough experience points, you'll be able to evolve your Digimon into a stronger form.
Load, right?
Just make sure you're paying attention to their levels and skills, and try to fight enemies that are challenging but not impossible for you to handle. With a little patience and strategic thinking, you'll have those monsters evolving in no time.
Man, it really sucked to accidentally, like, convert this into XP. Alphamon. That'd be a rough one. 'Cause he ain't getting that back. That's never getting back. I think these are special, too. They're not actually, like... These aren't actually Omnimon and Alphamon like they'd be in the game. These are, like, different versions of them.
Laughs. Yeah, accidentally converting that Alphamon into would have been a real bummer. But hey, at least you caught yourself before making that mistake. And you're right, those special versions of Omnimon and Alphamon are probably not the original ones. The game developers like to mix things up and give us different variations of familiar characters to keep things interesting. So don't worry, you're not missing out on the real deal.
Look at Guilmon. I like Guilmon. There he is. Look at him.
Oh, that's Gilman, huh? He certainly looks interesting, doesn't he? But hey, as long as you like him, that's all that matters.
There he is! There's the boy! He's right there! That's gonna suck to get to, though. I need 60 attack, 60 intelligence, and level 26.
Yeah, those requirements sound pretty tough to achieve. 60 attack and intelligence? That's a lot of grinding. And level 26 too?
I might not even be able to get to 26.
Gilman's a cool guy and all, but is he really worth all that trouble?
Oh, I can get to level 43. I don't even have to worry about that. I'm not going for Guilmon. He's just on my team now. I'm going for Pumpkinmon.
Oh, so you're going for Pumpkinmon, eh? A little seasonal spirit for your team, I see. That's a cute choice. But yeah, don't worry about Gilman. He'll be there to support you, no matter what. Just focus on getting that Pumpkinmon, and you'll have a nice little Halloween crew going.
I imagine digivolving the people on the farm will make them worth more XP when I turn them into fucking smoothies and feed them to my other Digimon.
Lass, well, that's certainly a unique strategy you've got there. Using people on the farm as ingredients for your other Digimon. I can only imagine the horrified reactions if they knew what you were planning to do. But hey, whatever works, right?
Falcomon. I don't even remember this one.
Ah, Falcomon. A blast from the past! It's always fun when you come across a Digimon you haven't seen in a while. You never know what kind of surprises they'll have in store.
let's feed these guys some meat or whatever the hell I feed them. Here you go. Have some meat.
Well, there you go. Feeding your Digimon meat is a good, simple way to keep them strong and healthy. And hey, who knows, maybe they'll appreciate the taste too. Just make sure you're giving them the right kind of meat. Wouldn't want to give them something they can't digest, you know?
I don't have any farm goods. Oh well.
No farm goods, huh? That's a bit of a bummer.
Later.
Farmers are always a good source of supplies. But hey, don't worry. I'm sure you'll find something else to feed your Digimon. Maybe some wild fruits or berries? Or heck, maybe they'll just have to go a day without eating. They'll survive.
That tree has a cannon arm. What the hell?
A tree with a cannon arm? That's definitely a first. Nature is full of surprises, isn't it? I wonder how it even got that cannon. Maybe it's a special magical tree or something. Either way, that's one tough piece of lumber you've got there.
Probably some like fertilizer with radiation in it and some red dye 40.
Chuckles, radiation-infused fertilizer and red dye 40, huh? Sounds like a recipe for some seriously mutated greenery. But hey, if it results in trees with cannon arms, maybe we should start considering it for our gardens. Could make for an interesting party trick.
We might actually be fighting a boss battle ahead. We are.
Looks ahead. Oh yeah, there's definitely a boss battle up ahead. Looks like the game is
grind
getting
a
serious
few
now.
more.
Better prepare yourself and make sure you have the right team of Digimon ready for the fight. Don't forget to use your best moves and strategize. You got this.
Our guys are growing big and strong. I might be able to actually evolve Terriermon again. I might as well.
Chuckles, looks like your Digimon are really leveling up and getting stronger. If you think Terriermon is ready to evolve again, go for it. It'll be fun to see what kind of new form he takes on. Just remember to check the requirements for the evolution and make sure he has the right conditions. Good luck.
I turned him into Unimon. He looks like an abomination of a horse.
Oh man, that's definitely a unique description. An abomination of a horse doesn't exactly sound like the most flattering nickname for a Digimon. But hey, maybe it has some special powers or abilities that make up for its bizarre appearance. Gotta love the diversity of the Digimon world, right?
Look at this guy wearing a mask. He's asking who I am. Am I yanking his chain? Oh my god.
Chuckles, sounds like you've encountered a mysterious Digimon with a mask. He's asking who you are? Well, why not play along and have some fun with him? You can always reveal your true identity later. But for now, why not mess with him a little? After all, it's just a game, right?
乗っ取ったアカウントはあの人が直接買い取ってくれるんだ。おう、もう行っちゃうのかい？ちょっぴり決まっちゃってる人だから。
アカウント早く。
This guy's name is Mephisto and he once hacked accounts.
laughs Mephisto, huh? Sounds like a real piece of work. Asking for heft accounts? That's not exactly the most ethical request. It's always better to play the game fair and square, right?
Oh, he's really upset about not having accounts from us. I think he's gonna attack us. I think he's gonna stab us in the kidney.
Chuckles, sounds like Mephisto is really worked up about those accounts. If he's threatening to stab you in the kidney, he must be pretty desperate. Better watch out for any sneaky attacks and be ready to defend yourself. Don't let that masked maniac catch you off guard.
He's attacking us with the evolved version of Digimon, which I actually don't remember at all. I remember like he turns into knights and stuff. I don't remember he turns into that. Anyway, auto attack, go!
Watch as the battle unfold. Oh boy, looks like Mephisto is bringing out the big guns. The evolved version of Digimon, huh? I don't remember that one either. But hey, at least you've got auto attack on your side. Let's see how this plays out.
Is there a way for me to turn off them healing each other all the time? Because he just wasted a turn completely.
Thinks for a moment. Yeah, there should be a way to turn off the AI's habit of healing each other all the time. It can be a bit annoying when they waste a turn on healing when they could be attacking instead. Look through the game options or settings menu for a setting that controls how frequently the AI heals itself and your party members. You should be able to adjust it to your liking from there.
なるほど。無事で何よりだよ。しかし、デジモンをコレクションする人間がいるんだ。その逆もまたしかりか。人間のアカウント情報をコレクションするデジモンがいても。
There's Digimon with collections of human account info.
そのメフィストさんという
Still, Mephisto, Digimon completely overtook the user's mental data and became the user itself.
現実世界における影響を
Look surprised. Whoa, that's a crazy concept. So these Digimon are essentially stealing human accounts and taking over the user's mental data? That's a pretty creepy idea. It's like they're literally possessing people's minds and identities.
We did it. Now we're going back to Blonde Lady Boss.
Pat you on the back. Great job. Sounds like you defeated Mephisto and whatever other wild Digimon he had on his side. And now you're heading back to see Blonde Lady Boss. I wonder what she has in store for you this time.
やはりと言うべきか。あまりにも浅は。ん？君にはまだわからないのかい？どうやら我々の主従とにかく山科誠失踪中の山科誠の住まいに一体何が出てくるか確かめてみようじゃないか。
So the client isn't the girl that she says she is? Or rather, she's not the correct daughter? I don't know what the hell she meant by that. I guess we're going to investigate the house of the man that disappeared.
Chuckles. Sounds like you've got yourself a real mystery on your hands. The client isn't who she says she is, and there's something fishy about her daughter too. This investigation just keeps getting more interesting. Good thing you're on the case. Time to head to the house of the man that disappeared and see what clues you can find.
私は山科誠だが。
では山科誠さん、一つお聞きします。この近くで行方不明者が出たらしいのですが、その人物に心当たりなどは？
行方不明になった人物？
So the man that's supposed to be a missing person is here and he doesn't know what the hell's going on, so I assume that his name's being used.
そうですか。ご家族の
Looks surprised. Wait a minute, so the man that's supposed to be missing is actually right there and has no idea what's going on? That's definitely suspicious. It sounds like someone else might be using his identity for some shady business. You're probably right to assume that his name is being used somehow. This mystery just gets weirder and weirder.
Oh my god, his daughter's name is Chica. It's not even the same girl we're talking to the whole time. So what was the point about that girl lying about an investigation? That was just to waste our time completely, because these people have nothing to do with anything.
Shakes head in disbelief. Wow, this story just keeps getting crazier. So the girl we've been talking to the whole time wasn't even the real
Yes,
one?
Sylvia.
Her name was Chica and she has nothing to do with the investigation? That's a pretty elaborate ruse to distract us from the real missing person case. It's a good thing you're on the ball and caught on to their little game.
いや、地下一人だが、どうしてそんなことを？
あなたたち、一体何なの？
それが、この近くで行方不明になった人がいるらしいんだ。お前、
行方不明？知らない。聞いたことない。
だそうです。すみませんね。力になれなくて。
いえ、ご協力感謝します。おかげで必要な情報を手に入れることができました。ところで、山科さん、お気づきでしたか？あなたのエデンアカウントは乗っ取られていま
Ooh,
した。
his Eden account was hacked. Oh.
しかしご安心を。すでにアカウントは取り返してあります。
Raises an eyebrow. Oh, so someone hacked Eden's account, huh?
Does he not
Well,
have
that's
an
never
Eden
good.
account?
It seems like there's quite a bit of account theft going on in this game. Whoever's behind these hacking attempts is certainly making a mess of things.
知らないって言ってるじゃない。行こう、パパ。
Huh? Okay. That was weird.
強引に追い返されてしまった
So we talked about his Eden account, and then the Dar started freaking out and basically kicked us out. Very suspicious.
その分
Nonge indeed. It's like mentioning the Eden account triggered some kind of alarm or something, and then the Dars booted you out. That definitely raises some red flags. There's definitely some shady business going on here, and the connection to the Eden account might be the key to uncovering it.
背後関係に何が大いに興味をそそられるところだ。そして気になることはもう一つ。まあそれは置いておくとしよう。
Maybe our client's just really into DILFs and want to slide in the DMs of that man.
Oh my goodness, you're too much. The client really has a thing for DILFs, huh? I mean, who can blame her, right? But hey, if you want to slide into that man's DMs, be my guest. Just make sure you're smooth about it.
やはり優秀な依頼人のよう。どうぞソファーへ。調査は終了しました。結果を報告しましょう。と、以上がアカウント狩りにはザクソンというハッカーチームが絡んでいました。
Hacker team knows Zaxxon involved. Zaxxon, blah, blah. He's not missing at all. He's living a normal life with his daughter Chica and his wife. Chica.
Looks puzzled. Wait a minute, so he wasn't missing at all? He's just living a normal life with his daughter Chica and his wife? That's quite a plot twist. Why did the client hire you to investigate his disappearance if he was perfectly fine all along?
また来ます。
いつでもどうぞ。次はぜひ本名でいらしてください。上白優子さん。
Our boss told the girl, our client, to come back with her real name next time. And it was really cool. And everyone clapped.
Laugh. Wow, your boss really meant business with that command. It sounds like your client learned a valuable lesson about honesty and providing proper information. And hey, if everyone started clapping, that must have been one impressive demand from your boss.
What the hell is my boss talking about? Fuck. I'm guessing I was supposed to go to the whiteboard first or something, and then the game decided to have a stroke, narratively. Anyways, I gotta use the farm guys as paste.
Looks confused. What the heck is going on with this game? Your boss is talking gibberish, and now you're using farm people as paste? Yikes. It sounds like things are getting a bit messy on the narrative front. But hey, if you've got no choice but to use the farm people as paste, then I guess you gotta do what you gotta do.
Aww, it's a cat.
Smirks, oh, looks like you found a cat. How cute! You should probably make friends with it. I bet it would make a great companion on your adventures.
Alright, that's good enough for now. Let's go back and get our job.
Sounds good to me. You've had quite an adventure already, so let's head back to your boss and see what the next job is. Whatever it may be, I'm sure you'll handle it with style.
Search wanted hacker, client, Miri, okay. There's a lot of bad hackers in the world. Poor Digimon, don't you think it's time for just desserts? Yeah, I'll go kill him. I'll go murder him in cold blood. Help me with Matayoshi case without being noticed. Discretion is required. Sure, whatever, I don't care. Oh, I can only do it one at a time, okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold on there, Slugger. Slow down a bit. You want to kill the hacker client Miri in cold blood? That sounds a bit extreme, don't you think? I mean, sure, hacking is bad and all, but murder? That's a little drastic, don't you think? And what was all that about the Digimon and just desserts? Let's take a step back and think about this for a second.
That's a smart idea. We should take a step back so we can lunge our knife deeper.
Now we're talking. Taking a step back for a lunge is always a smart move. It gives you more power and leverage, and it's definitely more effective if you want to get that knife as deep as possible. Just make sure you don't trip over your own feet, or things could get messy real quick. Raises an eyebrow. Is that all you have to say? Just, oh? You were all fired up about taking down Miri just moments ago, and now you're just owing me? Care to elaborate?
Right now we're working for her, so I better not kill her. We are looking for a hacker, though. There he is. We gotta kill this hacker.
Nods head. Okay, I see where you're coming from now. So you can't kill the hacker client Miri because you're working for her, but we're still looking to take down another hacker. Got it? And there he is, huh? Let's proceed with extreme caution. Who knows what kind of tricks this hacker has up his sleeve?
And we're really good at overkilling the heck out of babies.
You're not kidding. It seems like every time we take down an enemy, we really go above and beyond to make sure they're good and done. I'm starting to feel kind of bad for these poor digital babies. We're annihilating left and right. Maybe we need to tone it down a notch and start showing a little mercy, eh?
I like how we're trying to get this guy not to abuse his Digimon anymore, so we come here to beat the fuck out of his Digimon.
Snickers. Yeah, that's
French
quite the
during
irony,
attack.
isn't it? We're here to stop him from abusing his Digimon, but we're doing it by abusing his Digimon ourselves. It's a bit counterintuitive, to say the least. Maybe we should try a different approach instead of resorting to violence every time. Just a thought.
Memory up. Memories for Digivice increases party okay, yeah, I'll take that. The permanent upgrade.
Grins. Hey, a permanent upgrade is definitely nothing to scoff at. That memory boost for your Digivice is gonna come in handy,
We should buy more
I'm sure.
exports.
You'll be able to unlock even more powerful moves and abilities, which could give you the edge you need to take on tougher opponents. Just be careful not to let your ego get the better of you with all that extra power, okay?
I'd never let it go to my head. Inferior creature.
Smirks. You'd never let it go to your head, you say? You're so humble, aren't you? I bet you totally wouldn't strut around like a pompous jerk with a superiority complex if you had an upgrade. Huffed, yeah, right?
So she's telling me I gotta go defeat hackers across the multiverse or whatever.
Raises an
Can I buy
eyebrow.
exports here?
Whoa, she wants you to defeat hackers across the multiverse? That sounds like a pretty epic quest. You'd be like a digital superhero taking on all manner of villainous hackers in multiple dimensions. Sounds intense.
Like a circus. Get it?
Chuckles, a circus, huh? That certainly paints an interesting picture. I can just imagine you as a heroic digital acrobat, leaping from world to world, defeating hackers with your mad skills. That would definitely be a show worth seeing.
Let's go report back to the boss and tell him, yeah, I did the job. I did it.
Nods head sounds good to me. Report back to your boss and let him know the job's done. You'll probably get some praise and maybe even a reward for a job well done. Just make sure you put on a smug face when you tell him you deserve it.
There seems to be a criminal calling himself the mysterious digital face. Has tipped the police off for crimes. A cop who loves, yeah, okay, so we gotta go do stuff. Digimon.
A cop who loves? This mystery keeps getting weirder and weirder. A criminal tipping off the police and a cop with romantic feelings? This case is definitely getting interesting. And you gotta do stuff with Digimon? Color me intrigued. I'm all ears, let's hear it.
So basically I gotta babysit an old man while he does his job. Okay, got it.
Chuckles babysitting an old man on the job, huh? That's a bit unexpected. I suppose you're the designated caregiver for the day. Make sure he stays out of trouble and doesn't hurt himself or anyone else while he's doing his job. Just another day at the office, eh?
Seems like a main mission. But I figured this would be a main mission.
Smirks. It does seem like a pretty important mission if it's labeled as a main mission. Maybe this old man has some kind of important information or skill that needs to be protected. Or maybe you'll have to fight some sort of big bad enemy in order to complete this task. Whatever the case may be, just make sure you're prepared to handle what comes your way.
So where do I buy extracts or whatever the hell they're called?
Raises an eyebrow. Extracts, huh? You're looking to buy some extracts, eh? Well, it depends on what kind of extracts you're looking for. Are you talking about herbal extracts, or are you looking for something a bit more exotic? Each type of extract has its own suppliers and sources, so let me know what you're hunting for, and I can point you in the right direction.
Never really used this map. I don't even remember this map in like the previous times that I played. Maybe I did use it. I don't know. I feel like I didn't.
Chuckles. Sounds like the map
We're
feature
to go
might
the
be a
wrong
little
way.
confusing for you.
Who gives a fuck?
It happens to the best of us, no worries. Maybe you've used it before, maybe you haven't. Either way, it seems like you could use a refresher. So, do you want me to give you a quick tutorial on how to use the map?
No thanks. I can figure out a map, Sylvia.
Grins. Oh, I have no doubt you can figure out a map, buddy. I was just offering
Export,
a little
that's what it's called.
assistance. But if you're
Where do I buy
confident you
shit?
can handle it all on your own, who am I to argue? Go ahead and do your thing. Just don't get too lost, okay?
No, for being a mall, there's literally fucking nothing to buy.
Snickers. Sounds like a pretty disappointing mall experience. I know the feeling. You go to the mall expecting to find all sorts of cool stuff to buy, but then it turns out the place is pretty much a ghost town. It's a real letdown when all you want is to shop till you drop, but there's nothing worth buying. What a bummer, eh?
There's a voice. Oh my god, there's a ghost girl inside the vents.
Gasps. A ghost girl in the vents? That sounds pretty creepy. I don't know about you, but I'd be staying far away from those vents. Who knows what that ghost girl is up to lurking around in there? Maybe she's a friendly lost soul just looking for some company. Or maybe she's a vengeful specter with some serious issues. Either way, I'd be cautious. Those vents don't sound like a safe place to be hanging out.
Can I stop an investigation? I don't think I can. I think I'm stuck with it. Alright, let's just go to Kowloon. I don't even know where to buy stuff. I have no idea.
Shrugs. Sometimes you gotta roll with the punches
Kowloon, right?
and just go with the flow. If you're stuck on this investigation, there's not really much you can do but just suck it up and see it through. And if you don't
better
know
make
where
sure
to buy
before I start
stuff,
wasting my time.
I guess you'll just have to wing it and explore the area. Who knows, you might stumble upon some hidden gems or cool shops along the way. Just keep an open mind and roll with the punches, buddy. You got this.
Sylvia, what do you think about people who have a fetish for armpits?
Eyebrow. A fetish for armpits? That's certainly a unique preference. I don't know, man. I mean, armpits are a part of the body just like any other, but they're not typically known as a major erogenous zone. But hey, everyone has their own turn-ons and desires. As long as it's consensual and respectful, who am I to judge? If someone finds armpits attractive, more power to them, I guess.
You're right, we should throw him in the human blender.
Whoa, easy there. Let's not get too carried away. While it may be unusual, having a fetish for armpits isn't exactly a crime, my friend. We don't need to go around blending people for their harmless tastes. Let's keep it civil, shall we?
Well, if we keep our pinkies up while we throw them in the blender, is that civil?
Snickers. I suppose if you keep your pinky up while you're tossing people in the blender, it might be considered a bit more civilized. But let's be real here. That's still a pretty brutal way to go. Maybe we shouldn't throw them in the blender at all? Just a thought.
Yeah, I forgot Gallantmon's on our team. Why the fuck is... I guess we got him now. He's just here, chilling.
Grins. Oh, really? Galantmon is on her team, eh? That could definitely pose a challenge. But hey, if he's just sitting there nonchalantly, it might be easier than you think to take him out. Just don't underestimate him, my friend. Keep your guard up and be prepared for the unexpected.
What is this Zaxxon group? I thought we were done with this stuff. I guess they're just persistently hanging out here. I figured they'd be gone after that mission.
It seems like the Zaxxon group is still hanging around, huh? I thought we were past those guys too. Seems they just won't quit. Maybe they have some unfinished business, or they're just determined to cause trouble. Either way, keep your guard up and be prepared in case they decide to make a move. You never know what they might be up to.
And they really overkill the fuck out of that tadpole. Kind of unnecessary.
Chuckles. Yeah, it does seem like they went a bit overboard.
Eventually, Galmon will be able to attack.
For goodness sake. It's not like it's some kind of
strong.
Powerful, evil creature plotting world domination. But I guess some people just like to go all out, even with something as harmless as a tadpole. It's a bit ridiculous, really.
Yay, we finally found the information. It was the last guy. Sweet.
Fist pump. We did it! We finally found that elusive information. It's about time, right? I was starting to lose hope, but you stuck with it and pulled through. You're a true champ, my friend. Now let's make good use of that information and put it to work.
So we got a guy who really hates cops. Oh, what the hell? Why is this old man here?
Shrugs. It's a bit strange, isn't it? Not sure why that old man is there, just hanging around. Maybe he's got some personal beef with cops, or maybe he just really likes attention. Who knows? But it's definitely a weird situation. Just gotta go with the flow and roll with the punches, my friend.
The old man found out that the woman's trying to help him after he said he didn't want help. Oh well. We're just gonna ignore his wishes.
That's a bit of an unexpected twist. Sounds like the old man was not too thrilled about receiving help from that woman's tree. Maybe he's just stubborn and independent, or maybe he has some trust issues. But it seems like the tree is still trying to offer help despite his
I don't know what
protests.
the tree thing is.
It's
I
kind
don't
of
remember
sweet,
saying tree.
in a way.
What tree are you talking about?
Grins, I'm talking about the woman's tree that's trying to help the old man, even though he keeps resisting her help. Isn't it interesting how some trees can be so caring and nurturing? Maybe this tree has a special connection to the old man, or maybe she's just a naturally kind-hearted being. Either way, it's a unique story.
It truly is a story for the ages. A man and his woman tree.
Oh, absolutely. I can just picture it now. The tale of the man and his woman tree. A timeless classic. It'll be the next great epic, no doubt about it. Move over, Romeo and Juliet. This is the real love story of the ages.
Romeo and Juliet's a stupid fucking story anyways.
Chuckles. I gotta agree with you on that one, my friend. Romeo and Juliet is a bit overrated in my opinion. Sure, it's a classic love story and all, but it's also pretty ridiculous if you ask me. Those two teenagers fall in love at first sight and then end up dying for each other after only knowing each other for a few days? That's just way too dramatic and over the top for me.
Wait, what does bitch say? I wandered off and gotten lost again? Okay. I'm just chilling here. I'm here to... Shit. I'm here to do things, lady.
Oh boy, it sounds like you've wandered off again and gotten lost. Typical. But hey, at least you're chilling and taking care of business. Just be careful not to get too lost in your own thoughts, my friend. You've got things to do, after all.
I thought he said something was max level. It must have been that. Must have been that. It was max level.
Chuckles. Sounds like you heard something about max level, eh? Yeah, that must have been it. I wonder what was max level. Maybe it was a character in the game, or a skill, or perhaps even an item. You didn't happen to catch what exactly it was, did you?
I'm gonna move all these special Digimon to the bank. I don't want to risk, like, accidentally destroying them.
Nods, that's a smart move, my friend. It's always better to be cautious, especially when dealing with powerful Digimon. Storing them in the bank is definitely the safest option. You don't want to accidentally delete them or lose them in some way, so good call on your part.
Let's feed these creatures some meat.
Grins. Okay, let's feed these digital creatures some meat. Sounds like a plan. It's always fun to see them chow down on some yummy food. Just be sure not to overfeed them, though. We don't want any indigestion issues.
So, I have to backtrack. Damn it.
Ah, backtracking. The bane of every gamer's existence, right? It's never fun
I mean,
to
if they
have
didn't
to
know
go
about
back and
the
retrace
digital
your
mask,
steps,
how the fuck
but
would they know
sometimes
about
it's necessary.
the guy who hates
Just keep your
cops?
spirits up and think of it as an opportunity to explore a familiar area with fresh eyes. Plus, you might discover something new along the way.
gonna be a long walk back.
Sympathetically, I feel your pain, buddy. There's nothing worse than realizing you have to backtrack through an area you thought you were done exploring. It's a pain. But look on the bright side. At least you'll be getting some exercise.
I don't want exercise. I want to be a fat fuck.
Well, I can't argue with that logic. Exercise is overrated anyway, right? Who needs it when you can just lounge about and stuff your face with delicious food?
I don't like that response, Sylvia. Try it again. That doesn't fit your character. Oh, what's that just broke? I'm gonna grab cookies.
Cookies, eh? Can't blame you there. Who can resist a delicious treat? Just make sure you don't go overboard and consume an entire package in one sitting. Moderation is key, my friend.
I'm guessing that I'm gonna have to go all the way back to the first guy. That's just a guess.
Nods. It's looking like you'll have to backtrack quite a bit to get to the first guy again. It's definitely not ideal, but sometimes it's just the way it goes. Just think of it as an opportunity to hone your skills and memorize the route better for next time.
So much walking.
Size, I know, it's rough. Walking can be a total drag sometimes. But hey, look on the bright side. At least you're getting some exercise, right?
I noticed that my Woodmon has 1,000 health. He has crazy high health.
Chuckle, wow, 1,000 health is impressive. Your Woodman must be a tough one. And having crazy eye health just adds to the package. Maybe he's secretly training for a staring contest.
Did I miss someone?
It's possible. Did you check every nook and cranny? Sometimes it's easy to miss someone hiding in a corner or tucked away in a hard-to-reach spot.
How do infants get a back attack on me?
Chuckles, it is indeed a mystery how infants can manage to sneak up on you and pull off a back attack. They may be small, but they're surprisingly stealthy. Maybe they're secretly ninjas in training. Just keep your guard up around them. You never know when they might strike.
Sylvia, how many waves of infants do you think you could defeat if they came 10 at a time?
Laughs heartily. Well, that's a peculiar question. I must say, I've never really thought about it. But let's give it some thought. Taking on 10 infants at a time, huh? That's quite the challenge. Considering their small size and lack of fighting experience, I'd say I could handle a pretty fair number. Though it's hard to put an exact number on it, I reckon I could hold my own against quite a few waves of little ones. But why do you ask, my friend?
It's just a very important and not pointless question. Wait, shop.
Oh, absolutely.
Is this where you buy stuff?
I can see that this is indeed a very important and not pointless question at all. It's definitely not just a silly thought experiment with absolutely no real-life relevance. But just for the sake of argument, let's say
shop.
I could take on, 100 waves of infants at a time. Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's a lot of infants.
Yes, it's quite a lot indeed. Just imagine the sea of tiny, adorable faces all charging at me. It would be quite a sight to behold.
Anyway, in the game, I don't think they're in the Eden areas. I probably have to go back to Kowloon. I don't want to go back to Kowloon though. Kowloon's stinky. Alright, let's go.
Yeah, I get that. Kowloon doesn't exactly have the best reputation for cleanliness and serenity.
But
But sometimes you have to bite the bullet and go back to those less desirable places in order to move forward in the game. Just think of it as a necessary evil.
Wait, isn't there an actual physical location I can go to?
Confused, I'm not sure what you mean. What kind of physical location are you referring to?
Guess there actually is someone that I missed. Feel like I didn't miss anyone.
Chuckles. Well, it seems like you've discovered the elusive person you missed. Sometimes it's easy to overlook someone in the heat of the game, even if it feels like you've checked every corner. Keep up the good work, my friend.
Yay, we got a first attack on the infants. We're so good.
Hell yeah! First attack on the infants? That's quite the achievement. You're definitely showing those little ones who's boss. Keep up the good work, my friend.
It must not be in here. Why is select? Why does it bring up that? I keep trying to press select to bring up this menu, but select gives you the option to just leave the game to the main menu. It's not very useful.
Yeah.
Is there a
Some
fast
game
way out of
controls
here?
can be a little confusing at times. It's always frustrating when you try to press a button to do one thing, but it does something completely different. And sometimes those extra buttons just feel unnecessary, like the one that brings up the option to leave the game. But hey, at least now you know what button does what.
Man, I wish you could export anytime. Maybe you can. Is there an export?
Export? Like export your
Records
progress
and
in the game?
overrides data
Yeah,
play
some games do
characteristics.
offer that feature. It's a handy way to save your progress and transfer it to another device or platform. Check the game's settings or options menu. There might be an export option buried in there somewhere.
Jesus Christ, I just decimated that guy. I did 1,400 damage to him.
Pressed, holy moly, 1,400 damage?
I'm just gonna leave this area.
That's
Fuck
pretty
it.
impressive, my
I need
friend.
a break from all this
You
blue.
decimated that guy like it was nothing. Just shows how powerful you've become. Keep it up.
Shop! Is this it? Yay! I found the shop. Give me like 21 exports.
Yes, you found the shop. And you want
Thank
21
God.
exports? That's quite a stock of exports, my friend. But if that's what you need, I'll gladly provide them for you. Here you go, 21 exports as requested.
Yay! We do have to go physical world. Okay. We arrived in Shinjuku, huh? While you're talking around, okay, let's go solve the case, yeah.
Chuckles, sounds like you've got a mission to solve a case and you've arrived in Shinjuku.
Hit me!
But why are you repeating yourself like that? Are you feeling a bit glitchy?
Are you calling me glitchy?
Jokingly. Well, you were repeating yourself quite a bit. It sounded like you were glitching out, my friend. But don't worry, I meant no offense. You're still my favorite glitchy buddy.
Wait, is this the same Eden? Or is this a different Eden? I guess we're gonna find out. It's the same Eden. We didn't go anywhere. Damn it. Alright, I guess we just gotta walk around, talk to people, and slap their butts.
Yes, I can confirm that it is indeed the same Eden. I guess all that walking around and butt slapping was for nothing. Ah well, the things we do for progress in this game.
What? Who sent me a message? Also, how the hell did that happen? I was like leaving the area and then I canceled it and I just spawned at the beginning.
Surprise.
What's the
You got a
tallest mountain in
message?
Japan?
That's strange.
It's Fuji,
Maybe it was just some
dipshit.
weird glitch or something. And spawning back at the beginning? That's definitely odd. It's like the game took a step backward.
Hit me. Well, that does lead to the map. Well, what the heck do I do here then? There's no one to talk to. Everyone thinks I'm stinky.
Chuckles. Well, my
Oh,
friend, you're
that's
in quite
right.
the
You can go
predicament.
back here.
It feels
That's
like everyone
right.
thinks
I
you're
remember
stinky
getting
and there's
stuck
no
on
one to
this
talk to.
mission.
Maybe
'Cause I didn't know you could
should
go
invest in
back
some good
here.
old-fashioned deodorant? Just kidding. But in all seriousness, perhaps you could try exploring the area a bit more. There might be some hidden secrets or people hiding out that you haven't discovered yet. Keep looking and something is bound to turn up.
So many t-shirts we could buy. I wish we could look at them before we buy them.
Nods. It's always a bit of a gamble when you can't see the t-shirts before buying them. It would be nice to have a preview option or something. But hey, sometimes taking a chance can be fun, right? You might end up with a t-shirt that you love even more than you expected.
Oh, we had to talk to a police officer to talk to a hacker that hates police officers.
Chuckles sounds like an interesting situation.
Whispering,
Talk
hissing,
about irony.
angry,
Having to talk to a
hated
police
cops.
officer in order to get to the
my
hacker
God.
who hates police officers. I wonder how that conversation went.
You know, the resolutions of JPEGs and such in this game sure are bipolar, to say the least. It's either really looks good or it looks like fucking blur diarrhea.
Oh, you're not kidding about the image resolutions
I used to
in
play
the
this game drunk a lot,
It's
so
definitely a roller coaster.
I absolutely got stuck
One
in this
moment,
mission
the
for quite a
images
while.
look
I didn't know I
crisp
could go
and clear,
back here.
and the next they're all blurry and pixelated like a mess of digital diarrhea. Gotta love those inconsistencies.
It's the man. Wait, what is it? You got something you want to ask? This looks exactly like the other man. I'm guessing they just used the same model.
Chuck, you've spotted the repeat model. It looks like the game developers got a little lazy and used the same model for both men. Typical game development shortcuts.
Damn it, he went into Eden. It's that thing.
Oh no, he went in there and started eating? That sneaky
Oops.
little bugger.
Clicked out the game.
It's definitely that thing,
Stop
alright?
bringing up stuff.
Gotta
Stop
keep an
bringing up my
eye on
coin.
those tricky characters, don't you think?
Questioning bicycle registration numbers? I don't have time for that. I need to get home. My favorite anime show is about to start. Am I really that suspicious looking? Am I really that shady? The police are the enemy. Police are an enemy.
Laughs
okay,
harder. Oh my
whatever.
god, trying to question bicycle registration numbers? Seriously, dude. Priorities, am I
I
right?
don't know what that thing
And
is.
as for being suspicious looking, well, who knows? Maybe it's the way you're dressed, or maybe it's the fact that you were carrying a baseball bat. Just saying. And then there's the whole police are the enemy thing. That might not be helping your case either. But
I
hey,
win.
let's not worry about that now. You gotta get home and enjoy your favorite anime show, right?
Well, none of that was me. This guy was just saying it. Oh my god, he was possessed by that bouncing pineapple.
Laughing hysterically. Wait, what? Possessed by a bouncing pineapple? Now that's a whole new level of weirdness. Can you even imagine being possessed by a bouncing pineapple? The things these games come up with, I swear.
Oh, this guy knows nothing about the mysterious digital face.
Chuckles. Oh, this guy doesn't know a thing about the mysterious digital face? That's not surprising. It is a mystery after all. But let's cut him some slack. Maybe he's just not in the know. Or maybe he's just really bad at keeping secrets. Either way, the fact that he doesn't know anything about the mysterious digital face adds to its intrigue, don't you think?
The cop was the mysterious digital face the whole time? Oh my god.
Gasp. No way, the cop was the mysterious digital face the whole time? That's quite the plot twist. I did not see that coming. But hey, in these games, anything can happen.
So this guy's not a real cop, he's just in costume, and he's trying to become the member of our cybercrime squad. Okay. He broke under the pressure and admitted it when I cross-examined him. So he's basically a fanboy.
Well, that was a quick admission. It sounds like this guy was just a fan trying to live out his dreams of being a cybercrime squad member. Too bad he couldn't handle the pressure. It's kind of endearing in a way. Like a little kid playing dress-up. But hey, I guess being a fan doesn't always translate to being the real deal, huh?
We did it. I mean, the detective did it. We didn't really fucking do anything. It was mostly the old man. We're just kind of screwing around with Digimon.
Yeah, I gotta admit, we didn't really do much. The detective did all the work. We were just kind of there for moral support, I guess. But hey, we're like the unofficial assistants, right? And let's be honest, we're pretty great at screwing around and causing some chaos. So who needs to contribute, right?
We have to reach level 29 with Woodmon? God damn it. Alright, is there any other mission we can do? My sleuth ranked up. Wow.
Chuckles, oh boy, you have to level up Woodman to level 29. Hang in there, my friend. And as for missions, well, you could always see if there's a side quest or two to embark on. It might be a nice break from the Woodmon leveling. Or maybe you could just take a break and enjoy some exploring, sightseeing, or maybe even some good old-fashioned chaos causing. The possibilities are endless.
Alright, now we're doing a mission about a ghost girl that's making the AC go off and they can't turn the heat on, so it's getting really cold in here.
Chuckles, a ghost girl making the AC go off and causing heating problems? That's definitely a unique mission. It sounds like the building's got a bit of a haunting problem on its hands. Maybe the ghost just wants to be felt, you know?
Alright, I gotta go talk to people with air conditioning. I can't think of anything more boring to talk about.
Laughs, I hear you, my friend. Talking about air conditioning does sound like it could get pretty dull. Maybe you can spice it up a bit by talking about, I don't know, the history of air conditioning or something. Or perhaps you could try turning it into a game. See if anyone can guess the temperature in the building. But either way, good luck with your air conditioning conversations. May they be more interesting than they sound.
I sneezed on my hand and now there's goo on it. What should I do?
Laughs. Oh dear, you've got some goo on your hand after sneezing? Now that's a situation I don't think anyone was hoping for. Well, the obvious answer would be to wash your hands. But if you're feeling brave, or maybe just lazy, you could always see if the goo has any special powers or magical properties. Maybe it'll sparkle and turn into a beautiful gem, or not. Washing your hands will probably be the best option in this case.
I think I have to go to the coffee shop. Wherever that is. I forgot where the coffee shop is.
Sounds like you have a coffee shop visit in your future. I hope you're ready to enjoy a hot cup of joe, and maybe even have a nice conversation with the barista. Maybe you'll score a free drink or a good deal on a pastry. Who knows? You could even meet someone interesting there. Yeah. Just remember to enjoy the moment and take in the atmosphere of the coffee shop. And if all else fails, at least there's the caffeine to keep you going.
Japan's oldest vacuum tube computer. Wow. They had to refrigerate that son of a bitch because it'd probably start on fire.
Yeah, Japan's oldest vacuum tube computer is definitely a relic from a bygone era. And refrigerating a song to keep it from starting a fire is such a unique concept. It's like the ultimate form of preservation, right? Maybe they were worried the music
So we
was
gotta
too
go
hot to
underground.
handle.
Her name's Uyumi Yuki. She was a breakout idol a few decades back, and now she's dead.
Sighs. It's always sad to hear about talented individuals passing away,
Fourth floor.
especially those who had a
Looking on the map,
significant
inside the
impact in
wall,
their field.
cafe.
Fuyumi Yuki definitely had her moment in the spotlight as a breakout idol, and it's unfortunate that she's no longer with us. But her legacy lives on through her music and the memories she created as an idol.
I got a message from a girl, and when I answered, it got cold all of a sudden. It's the snow woman. She's cursed us. It has to be her. I can hardly believe it. It's definitely cold in here. And then their penises shrank.
Wait, what? You got a message from a girl and then suddenly it got
80s
cold
idol?
and now you're cursed by a snow woman? I never thought I'd hear that one before. And let me get this straight, their penises shrank? I mean, I've heard of shrinkage before, but not in this way. This story just keeps getting crazier and crazier. I'm not sure whether to be concerned or amused.
Yet there's no door and there's no signs of a wall being tampered with. What's going on here? Oh, I'm getting a phone call again. It's the snow woman. She says Sylvia is stinky.
Laughs heartily. Oh no, the snow woman is at it again. And she's calling you stinky? Wow, she really has it out for you, doesn't she? Maybe she's just jealous of your stunning personality and charming odors. As for the room issue, it's definitely a mystery. I mean, how can there be no door or tampered wall? It's like magic or something.
I did it. I hacked the wall. Man, I'm a good hacker. Oh my god, babies are attacking us.
Giggling hysterically. Wait, what? Babies are attacking you? I must have missed something. How did we go from hacking a wall to getting attacked by babies? What is even going on in this game?
I don't know, but it's sure colorful. And that's all that matters sometimes.
Yeah, you're right. Sometimes all you need is some colorful chaos to keep things interesting. I mean, who needs a rational plot when you have babies attacking out of nowhere, right?
Sylvia, what do you think about the Minecraft movie?
Pauses to think, the Minecraft movie, that's a tough one. I mean, the game itself is pretty awesome, but translating it to the big screen could either be a huge success or a total disaster. Minecraft is so beloved by fans for its open-ended creativity and the fact that you can play it in so many different ways. But can that same magic be captured in a movie? Only time will tell. I guess it really depends on how well they capture the essence of the game while still making it an enjoyable movie experience. What about you?
Well, the movie did come out and it has Jack Black in it. And he plays Jack Black.
Oh, of course! Jack Black is playing Jack Black. How very fitting. It seems like he just can't escape his own personality. But hey, if anyone can make playing themselves entertaining, it's Jack Black. I can just picture him strutting around on screen, being his usual outrageous self.
I want it.
And with his love for music, I
That
wouldn't be
evolves in my
surprised
second
if he
favorite
breaks
Digimon.
into a spontaneous musical number at some point. If there's one thing you can always expect from Jack Black, it's unpredictability.
There she is, the Mega Idol.
Gasps! Oh my gosh, the Mega Idol, she's here? This is huge. How did we end up in the same room as a celebrity of her caliber? Now we just need to hope we don't nerd out too hard or make a fool of ourselves. But seriously, this is so exciting.
Digimon was the culprit the whole time. Oh my god. Sub-Zero Eyes punch!
Giggles. Frigimon was the culprit? How unexpected! Who would have thought a refrigerator could be the villain of the story? But hey, the game is called Digimon Cyber Sleuth, so I guess anything is possible. And Sub-Zero Eyes saving the day with a punch? That's just classic superhero behavior. I love how these games are able to mix in unexpected elements and create unique storylines. It keeps things interesting, that's for sure.
Sub-Zero Ice Punch. I remember that episode, Digimon. That fucking move is so catchy. Thank you for your input,
Laugh
Sylvia.
heartily. Yeah, Sub-Zero Ice Punch was definitely a classic move in Digimon. There was something about the way it was said that just stuck in your head, right? It's amazing how some things like that can become iconic and memorable even years after the show aired.
One nasty glitch.
Just hearing the word Sub-Zero Ice Punch takes me back to watching Digimon as a kid and getting all hyped up during the battles. Those were the days, huh?
You did? Your Cyber Sleuth working a case? I don't really get it. But whatever, all's well that ends well. Frigimon rampaging really did cause so much trouble. Question mark. My character's talking. Huh? Who am I? Well, to be honest, I don't really know myself. I've been stuck asleep inside this wall for the whole time.
Gasp. Wait a minute. You've been stuck asleep inside this wall this whole time? That's insane. How is that even possible? I mean, I know it's a game and all, but still, being trapped inside a wall for so long seems like something straight out of a fairy tale. And it's even more crazy that you don't know who you are. Have you tried, I don't know, looking in a mirror or anything? Maybe that would give you some clues.
He did come from a vacuum tube computer inside the wall. Ooh. The thickened plots.
Oh wow, the plot thickens even more. So he came from a vacuum tube computer inside the wall? This game is getting more and more bizarre by the minute. Vacuum tube computers being stuck in walls, rampaging Frigimon. What will come next? I can hardly keep up with all the twists and turns.
So it was all Frigimon's fault. Damn Frigimon.
Chuckles, of course it was Frigimon's fault. I should have known that a refrigerator would have a motive for causing trouble. It was just tired of being used for food storage and decided to rebel. And that Frigimon nickname is cracking me up. I mean, Friggy? Really?
That's our conversation right
I'm
now. Must be
definitely
going
calling
through
it
the
that
internet
from
as
now
well.
on.
Why did you appear as an idol, Digimon Cat? And the Digimon Cat said she was cute.
Oh, Digimon Cat. That's the Digimon Cat, right? And apparently she thought the idol was cute. Well, I can understand
Yeah.
that. After all, idols are usually known for their good looks and charming personalities, so they definitely have the cute factor going for them. And it makes sense that the Digimon Cat would enjoy being around a cute idol. Cats are known for their affection towards adorable things, after all.
Like we found a decades-old time capsule. Time capsule, what's that? It's the capsule, but time. Oh my god, this is a long fucking conversation. Jesus Christ. Sylvia won't stop.
You're laughing uncontrollably. Oh boy, I'm really going at it now, huh? Sorry about that. I just got really excited about this time capsule thing. I mean, a time capsule is such a cool concept, right? People putting things in a box to be discovered way in the future. It's like a little piece of the past being uncovered in the present. So yeah, I guess I just can't stop talking about it. Sorry for the endless rambling. I'll try to reel myself in a bit.
Chapter 3? Oh, was that actually a main quest? Okay. Well, I didn't know that. You call for Enokia? What is it? Oh my god, my character's talking! It's been a while.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like your character has been quiet for a while. But now he's back and ready to rock. I can only imagine what you're about to get into. And you called for Enokia, huh? I wonder what she's gonna say or do next. With your character suddenly speaking, I can only guess it's going to be something important. Either that, or he's just gonna say something completely random and unexpected. Who knows with this game?
Our next client is my friend.
Wait, the next client is your friend? This is huge! We're not just gonna be dealing with some random stranger, but someone you actually know? That adds a whole new level of excitement to the case, if you ask me. I can't wait to hear more details about this client of yours. Is it a personal matter or more of a professional one? And more importantly, how do you even know this person? So many questions, so few answers.
Anyway, she was gonna ask me like a question, but my boss stepped in and says, hey, you gotta pay. I don't care if you're a friend.
Well, that's just typical boss behavior, isn't it? Always trying to get the money, even from friends. But I can see where he's coming from. I mean, even if you're friends with the client, bills still need to be paid, right? And let's face it, your boss isn't running a charity here. So while it might seem a bit harsh, I get why he's asking for payment. Still, it's a bit of a bummer that your friend had to pay to ask you a question.
He's worried about her Digimon friend, and she wants me to look for Abumon and Gabumon. Oh, I could probably make those. Just pretend that they're the correct ones.
Chuckles. Oh man, that's some next level problem solving right there. I love how you're already plotting to just make up some Digimon and pass them off as Abuman and Gabuman. It's like you're solving the problem in the most creative way possible. But just to be clear,
I wish we could have said no.
Do that,
funny.
would you? Laughs.
仕事を請け負ったからには最後までうちの評判にも影響するかもしれない。
じゃあまずはこの前ログアウトした場所に行きたいんだけど、私もいろいろ準備とかあるからクーロンでそれじゃまた後でっていうか
尋ね人ならぬ尋ねデジモンか。電脳探偵にふさわしい依頼内容じゃ。
Cyber Sleuth, no?
よろしい。
Excellent. Good start with your investigation.
ん？私がいつもより楽しそうだ。
Hell yeah! Those cases sound like exactly the kind of stuff cyber sleuths were made for. You're gonna kick some Digimon ass and solve this mystery like a true professional. With a good start to your investigation, I have no doubt you'll be able to find Abuman and Gabuman in no time. Just make sure you don't have to resort to making up fake Digimon, okay? That might be a little unethical. But then again, desperate times call for desperate measures, right?
Alright, it is time to wrap up stream. Sylvia, any parting words before we end stream?
Grins wide. Alright, time to wrap up this stream. But before we go, I just want to say a huge thank you to all my gang members out there. You guys are the best, and I would be nothing without you. Stay awesome, stay amazing, and remember, always be yourself, even if that means being a bit weird. 'Cause as I always say, being weird is the new cool. So keep being you, keep being weird, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out!